It is this team that the country rests its collective hope in achieving sporting success.
Well, our main aim with this fundraising drive is to raise some funds. We need to raise minimum $2 million within the next 3 to 4 weeks, minimum. We need more than that, but we need minimum $2 million because we need to give them enough allowances and camp them well and finance them properly so that when they go there, they represent the Gambia. And they are not there only for Gambia. They are there to represent Africa.
They are currently the pride of this proud nation with strong ties to football, previously championed by their men folks.
I will not be surprised if you bring back that cup to the Gambia.
Their journey to Baku mirrored that of many of their male counterparts of the yesteryears, teams mainly constrained by poor preparations, but with weeks to go before the finals. Authorities are aiming to smoothen the path for this pioneer batch of Gambian female footballers.
The only way that the sports of football can move forward is when we can organize forums like this and then get people, commit resources, commit time, give valuable advice to the government. That will be the best way to complement efforts of government.
I would just like to congratulate the young team, the under-17 girls, and also congratulate their coach, Madam Benga, for really working so hard and getting this far. And really, I would like to volunteer a day of mine to spend with the young girls, to motivate them, and also to discuss matters of confidence.
The team is expected to enter camp shortly, and plans are also underway to provide an elaborate training camp for them. But all this will be meaningless in the absence of full support from the people of this country. Support for national teams has never been in short supply, and it will be in greater demand in September for a team making its maiden major finals, and more importantly, at a time when they aim to resuscitate and bring back life to our football that is literally in coma. Their story will surely inspire a generation and will help legitimize female football in a male-dominated society. For Grts Sport, this is Babukar Senghor.
Well, after the launch of the Road to Azerbaijan campaign, Sports Tonight caught up with the Minister of Youth and Sports, Aliou Jame, sounded optimistic that the committee tasked to generate funds will be able to raise over $2 million within the remaining 6 weeks.
As we all know, government will always provide the necessary resources where available. And not only that, in addition, we'll continue providing the enabling environment for young people at any level, in any category, to harness their skills. And in this case, football, we're talking about the female under-17 football team. They've qualified. We want to really thank them and all the people who have supported them along the way to assist them in the qualification. Now that it is time for them to go to Azerbaijan, as she said, we've launched a campaign to raise the necessary funds in addition to whatever government will give. Government will always give. But we want the country, the populace, to also come on board and commit their resources.
How much are you targeting for the under-17?
You see, by the virtue of their qualification, FIFA will give them support. The ticketing will be done by FIFA. The campaign in Azerbaijan will be done by FIFA. As the chairman of the Gambia for Goal mentioned, we need a minimum of $2 million, and I think we can raise that. We've already seen people committing resources in the hall, which is commendable. I want to thank the women folk for, in a very short period of time, for coming out, get themselves mobilized to help us in this process. So a minimum of $2 million can do the work, because they have to start camping here in the Gambia. We have about 6 weeks before the beginning of the games, and we need to camp them now. And camping them will need resources. They'll have to be fed, they'll have to be transported to training grounds. In the event of any eventualities, they have to be taken care of, and all of those things need resources. So we are saying, if we get a $2 million, it will be a good start.
And are you optimistic that the public will respond?
I think the Gambians have a very good heart. They are very, very generous. We've seen it in the past, and I have no doubt in my mind that they will do the same this time around.
One person among the first few to pledge was Sally Sidibe Susaho, mother of Seni Sisaho, the vice captain of the under-17 team. She made a personal pledge of $5,000 before appealing to her fellow women to support the girls.
Just witnessed the launching of the road to Azerbaijan, and you happen to be among a lot of mothers who came here to be part of this, and you personally pledged $5,000. Can you tell us what message are you sending out there?
Thank you very much, Jalo. It has been a pleasure. And I'm so overwhelmed that I am so happy that these girls, they are moving forward, so they need support. We ought to support them, because I myself have been supported to become a women councillor. Women opted for me, and then they vote, and then I won. So definitely, if we give support to these young people, for sure they will move. And I have the belief that these people, when they go to Azerbaijan, they're going to make it. The World Cup, the cup is going to be here for sure. And I can bet that every Gambian woman now is aware that they have to participate towards the going of these children. Let us get up, tie our belts. We are the mothers, so we should help our kids to be something tomorrow. That is the good name of the Gambia.
95 aspiring basketball players have completed a 2-week summer basketball training camp organized by Scholar Athlete for Change. The campers were trained on fundamental skills of the game. MS Jallo witnessed the closing of the 4th edition and reports that the annual summer camp organized by Pierre Jallo, a former Gambian basketball player, is significantly impacting on the development of the basketball at the grassroots. Sports Tonight spoke to Pierre Jallo, the founder of Scholar Athletes for Change, and as we hear from the former basketball superstar, he is trying to discover and nurture young talents into becoming accomplished basketball players.
The most important reason why the summer camp was organized, it is to learn how to play basketball and new skills in life. During the training, our coach teach us skills in basket like drilling, layup and hot shot 3-2-1, and the type of passes like chest pass, overhead pass and bounce pass. The speed drilling is 5 versus 5. Every day we have a water break for 5 minutes, and after we all go back to our works. Around 1 to 2, we go for a lunch break. During the lunch break, each of the groups have to send 2 representatives for a game of entertainment, of dramas, poems, jokes, etc. I have learned how to improve my skills in basket and many things that I have never learned and knew.
Ramatullah is summing up some of the drills she and 94 other budding basketball players underwent during the 2-week-long summer camp. The Scholar Athlete for Change Summer Basketball Camp was initiated some 4 years ago by Pierre Jallo, a former Gambian basketball player. The annual event, now in its 4th year, is aimed at revitalizing basketball, a sport that was once upon a time among the country's elite sports, but now in the doldrums.
Scholar Athletes for Change Summer Camp is a basketball and educational camp where we get kids from schools all over the country to come in, do some basketball. We teach them some fundamental skills, but most importantly, we get them to, basketball is just a means of getting them here. The most important thing for us is getting them here, having them form new friendships, and also getting some very inspirational Gambians to talk to them about different topics. And this year's theme was hazards of life, spun in a very positive manner, obviously, for our campus.
Well, after 2 weeks of intensive training on and off the basketball court, these young boys and girls, numbering 95, plus their coaches converged in this hall to finally bring down the curtains on the 4th edition. It was indeed an emotional farewell, but very exciting and a joyous moment for the campus, as they demonstrate some of the things they learned during the camp in front of their parents and other invited guests.
And you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Most of these young boys and girls, drawn from various schools ranging from lower, upper and senior secondary schools within the greater Banjul, came into the camp with little or no clue about basketball. But having attended the summer camp, they are going home equipped with basic techniques and a strong passion for the game.
Once more, I would like to tell you something. I as a person and a student stand vehemently that